welcome to my channel Infinite Sky. My name is Danguole and today I will do your pick a card reading. So for today's pick a card reading, we will look at your future, specifically 6 months from now. And this reading will only resonate for those of you who are single, who are not in a committed relationship. So yeah, we're going to look what is going to happen during the next 6 months. If you're attracting someone or if there needs to be healing done, all of those things. Okay, so we have 3 piles to choose from. This is pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. I'm going to show all the crystals. This is pile number 1. This is pile number 2. And this is pile number 3. So pause the video right now and then choose the one crystal that you feel the most drawn to. Once you have chosen your crystal, you should go to the timestamps which are in the description box or the comment section below. And then you can fast forward to your reading. I'm open for personal readings. If you want to order one with me, you should go to the website, which is infinitesky.eu. Hello, pile number 1. You have chosen this crystal. So this is your reading about the next 6 months from now. Everything about your love life. So we're starting with not very good cards, I would say, with the Ace of Swords in reverse and 10 of Pentacles in reverse. So for me, those cards represents lack of clarity and instability, chaos around you. So it's possible that you are right now in this kind of energy. You're lacking clarity where you're going on and what you're attracting, or if you want to be in a relationship or not. You're lacking clarity where is your path and where the universe wants you to go. Okay, and I see that maybe you're struggling with your financial situations, or you will be struggling in very soon, in the near future. But I'm just seeing basically instability, not able to ground your energy, lacking that deep inner knowing and peace inside of you that leads you to believe that you will attract the best possible scenario when it comes to love. Okay, but I'm seeing that in the next 6 months, this lack of clarity will lead to clarity. This lack of confusion will start to dissipate. Around the 5 months from now, you will be conquering yourself and conquering those illusions that you have about love. It's possible that you may have a lot of fears when it comes to intimacy, emotional intimacy. But I don't know if you really are aware of those fears, because I'm seeing that very soon you will realize and you will feel that you are ready to love again. You are an amazing human being and you are ready for something new to come. There's a new energy, new loving beginning coming to you. But you might... I'm seeing this new beginning as a... if I'm being really blunt with you, it's a false new beginning. It's like you are thinking that you are ready for love or you are ready to meet your soulmate, but actually your inner child is not ready, because we have 6 of Cups in reverse, which represents your inner child, okay, and some childhood wounds that you have, those unresolved childhood wounds. So you still have some healing to do to attract your future soulmate. Okay, wait a second, I will close the window. I'm seeing that your inner child is not ready. Even if you think that you're ready for love, and you might feel better in upcoming 2 months, but actually there's still some work to do. Basically, I'm seeing the next 6 months will be like a up and down energy. One day or even weeks to come, you might feel very good and very fulfilled and happy, but other times there might be negative emotions coming up and those things that you need to heal. So I'm seeing that you might need to heal like one specific thing. Your spirit guides have this divine plan for your healing, okay? So I'm seeing like you will heal certain specific fear or emotion for, let's say, like 2 weeks. Then you will have some period to rest, and then again like another specific thing comes up that you need to heal, and that's like basically your journey in the next 6 months until you reach that point when you have you will have some new energy to do things, new inspirational energy, and just basically energy to do things and be inspired, motivated about your career, about your work, about your passionate projects. You will have more energy to do things, but in between there will be periods of times when you feel depressed, and there will be periods of time when you feel like everything is all right and you are ready to meet your new love. Okay, so it will be like up and down, and basically your spirit guides wanted for you to heal your emotional wounds very gradually and separately. Okay, they are not bringing all the childhood trauma at once. They are bringing one specific thing out of your maybe childhood wound or something that you have inside of you that needs healing, and then once you are completely healed that thing, then the other thing might come. Okay, so you might feel, oh, not again, like I'm so done with this healing and I'm like ready to just rest and have an amazing life, but I don't know. I wanted to say something but I forgot. Okay, let's look into your cards again. So yeah, I'm seeing that your heart will open up. We have this Three of Swords, and once your heart starts to open up, there will be a possibility. My spirit guides are saying this is a possibility, okay, to release the old pain and to release the sadness. And it might come in a quite profound way, like in a profound sadness way. So you might feel a very, very huge energy, negative energy and pain in your heart. And that might feel uncomfortable, okay? If I am to be honest, like it will feel uncomfortable and it will feel negative. But there's no shortcut. Like I can't even say like if there will be some other way to release this pain, your spirit guides will introduce you to this way. But actually there's no other way than feeling your emotion, feeling this profound sadness, being in this profound grief energy, grief or sadness, but it feels like very deep, deep sadness, okay? And once your heart will release that pain, then you will be ready for new beginning in love. So yeah, at times you will feel like your emotions are balanced and you feel peaceful. But at those moments, actually, you might start to have some illusions about love that like someone will come and rescue you from your pain. Okay, at those moments when you feel the most stable person, actually those moments are a little bit dangerous, because you might attach yourself to the idea of someone coming and rescuing and saving from your pain. Okay, and actually at those moments when you feel the most sad, the most depressive, those moments are the most sobering ones, because then you will release the attachment to the idea of having this amazing love life that will save you from your wounds, and basically that will fill you up with something that you don't have. That someone could actually give you something that you don't have inside, okay? Someone could complete you. Nobody can complete you except yourself. The person that will come to your life will only reach you as much as you reached yourself. Okay? The deeper you went into your self-reflection, the other person will only can reach those parts that you already reflected upon. Okay? That you already solved those issues, that you already loved yourself, or accepted at least. The new person will only help you to heal those parts that you already started healing. So this reading is really blunt, okay? So if you don't resonate, you don't have to watch this reading. There are plenty readings that will reinforce this idea of having like happy ever after, and somebody coming to your life and suddenly your life will change and like you will be happy. But actually I'm saying right now, like, please don't believe in those readings. Please don't believe in the idea that someone could rescue from your pain. You have to heal yourself first, love yourself first. This is the only way how to attract the healthy relationship. And you're heading towards that. But unfortunately, I don't see someone coming in the next 6 months, okay? I don't see that. I'm more seeing like this is a journey to yourself, to your own happiness. Yeah, what else I can see? So, like I said, the moments when you will feel the most sad, those moments will be the most sobering ones, because you will understand the meaning of life. You will have this spiritual awakening about what is holding you back to be independent. Because I'm seeing that you are struggling to be independent and to be on your own and enjoy life as it is, without anyone, without any person coming in, without, company. You have this ability to be independent and to feel joyful and fulfilled in your own company. But you're not seeing this as an opportunity. So in the next 3 months, I'm seeing in the next 3 months, you will understand what is holding you back, what are the things and obstacles holding you back from experiencing the happiness. The experiencing that happiness that is not associated with anything, is not associated with money or life circumstances or love or anything. So yeah, you will go through some dark periods, but in those dark periods of time, you will understand yourself. You will experience spiritual awakening. I'm seeing the resistance to experience that spiritual awakening. You might think like, why do I have to heal? What's the point? What's the point of healing? What's the point of being the better version of me? What's the point in releasing those, fears? I don't see the point. But there is a point, and you will see only when you look back at those times, and you will see how much you changed and how much you progressed, how big is your progress. When you already be healed and where there's nothing else needs healing, you will understand why you need to go through that dark period of time. Why do you need to look upon yourself? The universe will push you. The universe will even force you to look in yourself, to look into your soul and to reflect upon those fears that you have and releasing those fears, okay? Specifically, I'm seeing that you have a fear of life, a fear of judgment, that other people might judge you, and the person who will come next will judge you and will not accept you as you are. You have this fear, and this fear is holding you back, and this fear is not allowing you to be to shine to shine your light brightly and to be authentic you, but not like authentic. I'm not seeing that you specifically struggling with your authenticity. I feel like you're quite honest and authentic person. I'm just seeing that you are scared of your power and scared to be powerful, show that you are powerful, show that you are confident, show that you have this strong mind. You are afraid of that wild and courageous side of yours, okay? You're afraid to be fully immersed in that energy when you say like, yeah, I'm that bitch. I'm not scared of life. I can do whatever I want to. This kind of energy. Okay, what else? So in the next 6 months, you will definitely have more energy, but sometimes even then you might struggle with lack of energy as well. There will be some days when you will feel lack of inspiration and lack of motivation, but it will be easier for you to get back on track and to motivate yourself. You will understand how to motivate yourself, how to inspire yourself, and how to get back on track. So most of the days in the next 6 months, you will have a lot of energy, a lot of inspiration, and when you will struggle with apathy, then you will be better prepared how to get back again to that inspirational energy, because you have looked in yourself and you understood how your psyche works, how your subconscious mind works, okay? You will understand that. In the next 6 months, you will grow a lot, spiritually and emotionally. You will blossom, actually. In those dark moments, in those chaotic moments, there's a possibility of you to having like this quantum leap of energy, like energetic leap, and like becoming a new person. And what I was wanting to say about this, yeah, the more you suffer, the bigger the change will be. The more you will experience suffering, the bigger the change will be in your, not only in your subconscious mind, but also in the external environment. You will be able to manifest much bigger goals, and you will be able to manifest the more healthy relationship and the deeper love, deeper unconditional love. Because if you will not heal, let's say that you decide like, I don't want to heal, I'm happy with things as they are, and I don't want to go deep into my soul, I'm just satisfied. So you will attract someone that will be on average love. Like, yeah, you will have love, or you will have some partnership, maybe even soulmate relationship, but that will not be the person who is like the other half of you. the person who is understanding yourself, the person who can, give you that unconditional love. Okay? So that's why you need that. You need to heal yourself to attract better person, and to, because I think that you already decided that you want to attract someone that will have that will be very mature and advanced consciousness soul who has advanced a lot in the spiritual realm. But you will not attract if you are not reaching this level by yourself. So this person that you will attract, they will match your vibrational frequency. So that's why you need to work on yourself. What can I say? With this acceptance card, I feel like you need to accept help not only from the divine, but also from other people. In those periods when you will have a lot of energy, there's still advice from your spirit guides to not to waste that energy. Preserve your energy. If you have excessive energy that you don't feel like you can actually make use of, it means you can preserve this energy for the future events. And that's why you need to ask for help, and you need other people help to help you, maybe with your work or with something, I don't know what, but in general there's nothing wrong in asking for help. And even if those times when you don't actually need help, for example, you can take care of your kids, you have the energy to take care of your kids, and on weekends you might be feeling, I have a lot of energy and I could even use that energy on my kids, even though I already took care of the kids whole week. Okay, but then somebody comes and say, maybe you want to go for a walk, or maybe you want to spend time alone, and you're like, oh no, I feel fine, I have the energy to take care of my kids. But actually, by refusing this help, you are wasting your energy, and when the time will come that you will not have energy, you will not have that spare energy, that saved up energy to do things. So that's why it is important to save energy sometimes, even if you feel energetic, even if you feel that you're not tired at all. Okay, it's a prevention. It prevents you from burnout, and it will help you to preserve and to maintain that stable energy levels. If you take time to rest, if you take time to be on your own, to recharge, it doesn't matter if you're tired or not. And also, it is very important for you to accept help from the divine. Always pray, ask help. If you're struggling with your mental health, please just connect with your spirit guides, connect with your intuitive voice, and let that voice speak to you. Let that voice lead you, okay, to the next phase of your life. Don't shut yourself down. It's very important for you to don't shut yourself down, and don't be pessimistic about the whole situation. Okay, so now we're going to see your oracle cards. Okay, so your oracle card is the world, 10th house, the world. So in the next 6 months, I'm seeing that you will heal the part of yourself that is scared to be in a spotlight, to be around people, to show who you are inside. The world, the 10th house is about reputation, how you present yourself to others, to the society. You might have deep subconscious fears that society will reject you. Okay, so you will be healing that and releasing that part of you who is scared of society and people that you don't know. The situations when you have to make a first impression, good first impression, you have to present yourself in a certain way. Those things will not bother you at all after 6 months of releasing that fear. Okay, if you have social media platform, I'm seeing that you will get popular. You will get recognized, possibly even make more money or start to make money from that social media account. Okay, your popularity will definitely increase in the next 6 months. You will start to become magnetic. You will start to attract the opportunities around you, especially in work area. And also you will be more confident in yourself, and you will know how to approach other people and to, like I said, like present yourself in a certain way. You will know how to talk about yourself. Maybe right now you don't know, like if there's a person who you meet in on the first date and you don't know how to talk about yourself, like, okay, my name is this and that, like I'm like 30 years old or something, and you don't know how to talk about your life. So you will know what points of your life are the most important and worth mentioning around the other people, and what parts of yourself you want to expose and you want to showcase to the world, and what parts of you would rather keep to yourself and not show to the world. Okay, we have the release your ex. So for some of you, there's a part of you that's still lingering, that is attached to your ex partner. If that doesn't resonate, it could mean that there's just some negative energy, negative emotions from your past holding you back. Okay, it might even be some good memories about your past relationships. But still, if you have anyone to think about on your daily basis, it doesn't matter if it is a negative, if those are negative or positive memories, there's still an attachment to that. And you need to cut the cord completely. So you will be cutting that cord and you will be releasing this person from your mind. Okay? Not thinking about them in any way. Okay, we have playfulness. So your inner child wants to be known and he wants to be playful with you. He wants to like laugh and smile and have the fun times, not only focus on those, healing moments. So you will start to have those moments of just pure joy and happiness in your daily life. Like just, dancing around the room and singing your favorite song, smiling, laughing, like this kind of energy. You will start to enjoy your life more. Okay, we have the card which is about clarity. Clarity through truth, revelation, solidarity, protection. Okay, there will be clarity coming about your path, about your spiritual path, spiritual mission, what you are destined to be in this lifetime. And that will help you to put focus not only your romantic life, not only on your love, but on yourself and what you're destined to be and what you're destined to be as a person. Because if you meet someone and you will only if it even if it is a very good healthy relationship, you love each other, there is no problems, there is a love between you, but you don't have any purpose in life and you don't have passion that drives you, that motivates you, then you will start to become depressed. You will start to become sad, even though you have somebody, you have that other half that accepts you, understands you, but you still will feel the emptiness inside of you. You still feel lack of satisfaction in your life. So it's very good for you to find that passion, find that inspiration before you meet someone on a romantic level, because then you will have your purpose and you will not become codependent on that person. You will be happy by yourself. So I think that clarity will come about your life purpose in the next 6 months. Also, we have new moon in Scorpio. So Scorpio is always about deep emotional healing, releasing those deep emotional wounds that you have. And it says work through your fears. So especially fears around intimacy, fears of judgment, like I said. And what you're scared about, like why do you scared of showing yourself to the world? You will understand those things. I'm going to see if I didn't miss anything. One thing that I'm seeing is that solitude will help you to solve your emotional baggage. So you might feel that you don't want to mix with people around this time, and it's okay. It means that your soul wants that solitude, and solitude is very beneficial for you to heal yourself and to reflect upon yourself. Life comes in cycles. If you don't feel like meeting people, like being with people, it's okay. It means like in other time of your life you will become more social, but in this time you need to be alone, you need to be by yourself. It's important for you to be by yourself. While being with other people, you're not able to reflect upon yourself. You're just having the good time, or you're focusing outwards, your attention is focusing outwards, and you're not able to understand and feel your deepest emotions. So definitely you will be focusing on your yang energy, masculine energy. So on your power, what power means to you, in what ways you feel the most powerful, and why you're afraid of power, why you're afraid to be influential person, why you're afraid to be an example for other people, to be a leader, why you're afraid. You will understand those things, and that's something that you can contemplate even right now, because I'm definitely seeing this fear of being great, of being powerful, of being influential. You have this voice that says that is false humility, like it's like a voice that says, oh, I have to be modest, I have to stay in my place, I must not have the arrogance. And you might confuse arrogance with being powerful. Okay, so it's nothing wrong with being powerful. However, the arrogance is usually about the selfish ego. So you don't have that selfish ego, but your mind speaks in that manner that you confuse that arrogance with power, being powerful by your own. That power that doesn't need speaking, doesn't need to say that it's powerful, that silent power. There are people who are just have this strong presence about them, but they're not speaking about this. They're just silently, watching everything, and maybe they are confident, but they're not they're not showing off that confidence. They just keep it to themselves. So this is the silent power that I'm speaking about. You don't have to, shout it about how confident you are and how amazing you are, but you have to feel it inside. And also I'm seeing that you are scared of taking a risk. So you will be pushed by universe to take a risk and sometimes do things out of your comfort zone. Some unusual stuff. Change your daily routine. Go to different places that you never been before. Changing things up. Could be in a small ways, but could be in a more big ways. For example, like going on a trip alone by yourself if you've never been on a trip alone, or like changing your daily routine. If you come back from your work and you're usually watching your favorite TV series or something, or you're watching that reality show or something, you will want to change your routine, and maybe you will want to go outside and go, to the bar. If you're like really introverted, you might start doing things that you never done before, like more extroverted things, and vice versa. If you're more extroverted and if you go out all the time, you might want to focus on your own silent being and not go out anymore. Okay, it depends on your personality. So that was your reading. It was really deep and emotional reading. So thank you and bye. Hello, pile number 2. You have chosen this crystal. So this is going to be your reading about the next 6 months for your love life. Okay, so this reading, as I said in the intro, this reading is for those of you who are single. Okay, let's see. So actually, your reading is very good. Your reading is very good. I will start by saying the positive things about your reading. But there are also some messages that needs your attention, and to manifest the best possible outcome about your love life, you need to put work in yourself. So I will explain everything in detail, but first I just wanted to say 5 months from now, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah, around 5 months from now, there's a big possibility, and I say possibility, of meeting someone that will be the love of your life. That will be your future spouse, future husband or future wife. We have the wedding card, which is always about the long-term committed marriage. Long-term committed marriage is always a committed relationship, but I wanted to say relationship. Long-term committed relationship. Someone that you will possibly spend the rest of your life with. Okay, so there's a possibility because that card came like this, so it's like it could represent meeting someone or not meeting. Like it depends on many circumstances, not only on you. Not only on you, okay? It depends also on the energy of this person who will come, okay? But definitely if he will not or they will not come, they might come in other timelines, further timelines. If this is a 5 months period, so they might come in 7 or 9 months, but they will come very soon. I would say this is a soon because, it's not, they will come in a year period. And less than a year you will manifest someone. But if you will meet or not, it depends not only on yourself but also on this person. But there is a possibility of meeting them. But what you have to do before you meet them, there is a huge emphasis on your divine masculine side. So the masculine side is yang energy, and the masculine side is usually related with your father and fatherly generations who came before your father. So it's your grandfather, grandfather, you name it. Your ancestor, your karma of your ancestors. So I see the basic karma, and I use word karma in the healing context, because sometimes karma could mean positive karma, but usually when I say karma, I don't mean positive things. I don't mean good karma that you did good deeds and you're attracted abundance. I'm just more like speaking about releasing of the old negative patterns. So yeah, I wanted to make sure that you understand. So karma related with your divine masculine side. So the main issue there is abandonment wound. So your father felt abandoned by his parents. Your grandfather was abandoned, neglected. There was a child, I'm hearing, child neglect. So basically what it means, when it means that his parents, like your father's parents, were not emotionally able to reflect his emotional needs when he was a child. They were not able to give emotionally, and they were not able to reflect upon his needs. So basically when the child feels sad or angry or hurt, the parent should give them attention and soothe the child and say things like, it's okay, you will go through this. Give them a hug, give them what they need. But their parents didn't give them what they need. Like this child, like your father and also grandfather, it's a generational pattern. So they neglected the child, okay? And that's how it transferred to you, this generational karma, and the abandonment issue was transferred to you. So they were also not able to give you the same amount, the amount of love that you needed in your childhood. So it could be the trauma that you experience could be on a lesser degree, on smaller degree than they experienced, because they learned some lessons, because they grew spiritually. They could raise a child in more healthy ways, but still there's some abandonment issue going on. So child neglect is very strong word. It means like child is completely not aware, how to explain it. So the child is completely cut off from any emotional support and emotional, relationship with the parent. So parent is basically giving only the food and the shelter to live in, but they are not reflecting their emotional needs. And what it does to the child starts to neglect their own needs, because they don't understand that their emotional being wants something. So if they feel sad or angry, they don't understand that they feel sad and angry, and they start to blame other people for their anger, or they start to fill their void, that emotional void, with other things. Could be alcohol, could be, substance abuse, or could be less things, like less damaging things like money, relationship, sex, watching TV, shopping, everything, you name it. A lot of things that could fill that emptiness and fill that void inside, emotional void, or I would say falsely fill that void, because you can't possibly fill that void. So this is the childhood wound, okay, that they have. And now when they are raising a child, they don't necessarily understand how to reflect upon that child's needs, and maybe they shame you because you have anger issues. Maybe they not always understood how you feel, and what exactly do you need as a child. So there's some kind of a abandonment issue that you need to heal from your masculine side, okay? So it means, how do you heal it? Okay, how do you heal your abandonment issues? Firstly, you recognize that there is a void and emptiness inside of you that needs love, that needs acceptance, that needs hug, that needs something that you didn't have in your childhood. Okay, first step is recognition. Next step is to give that emotional need. So what do you need? Do you need a hug? Do you need conversation with yourself? Okay. Do you need ice cream? Do you need physical touch? What do you need? And then you give it to yourself. How do you give it? Okay. If you want to talk with somebody, you want to talk, and you don't have to talk, you don't have people around you to talk to. Actually, how I am doing, like, I can share my experience. When I wanted to talk to somebody and I feel like there's a strong pain coming from my inner child, I record my own voice. I record my, voice speaking about how I feel, and then I listen to this recording, and somehow it fills my cup, because I understand, like, I am the parent on my own. Like, I understand how to reparent myself, and I become that person who gives that support, and I say, like, to myself, this is okay that I feel this way. Now I understand how do you feel. It's okay, I see you. I give that, give that love to myself. I say those words silently in myself, like, I understand, this is normal. Now I can move on from this. It doesn't always happen that way, like I can move on from this, but just the example, okay? So sorry if your reading will be long, but I just really want to share these things. I feel like it's important for you to know how to heal your inner child, because a lot of reading speaks about, there's a, childhood trauma, this and that, but they don't necessarily say how to heal it, without going to therapy. Therapy is really good, but you also have to know how to be your own therapist, how to be your own psychologist. So, okay, you record your audio recording, you listen to this, then you speak gently to yourself by listening to those emotions that you feel, and then this is how you heal it. Okay, for example, if you need someone to physically touch you, like if you need a hug and you don't have a person around you that could physically hug you, kiss you, and say, like, just physically touch you, how do you do it? You create the environment that gives you that sensual experience. For example, it could be a bath. Okay, you go to the water and you immerse yourself in the water and you feel like the water is hugging you in a way, or you put the blanket on, when there's it creates a lot of warm sensation in your body, just physically warm, or you massage yourself. There's a lot of ways how you can give that physical touch even without anyone around you. Okay, so you will learn those things in the next 5 months. What else? I feel like your inner masculine side is resisting the change, resisting that spiritual growth, and doesn't want to grow spiritually. Specifically, I'm seeing that when you feel lack of energy or lack of motivation, you're not seeing the problem in this, and you're like running away from this in some way. Like, for example, if you have those days that you don't want to do it, don't want to do your work, you are lacking motivation, you are trying to resist that feeling and do it anyways. Like, you are not rescheduling your time, but you're still overworking, you're still working, and you're not changing your routine because you don't feel good, because you feel obliged to do certain things, you feel responsible. And actually, this is not how you heal it. If you recognize that you are lacking energy, it means like there's a part of you that wants to rest and that wants to be lazy. And if you're not allowing that, it creates compensating mechanism then to overwork, overdo, and it's basically very toxic cycle that you're in. So you must cut that toxic cycle and you recognize when you need to rest and not and reschedule your time. Reschedule time to have more time on your own, to being on your own, and to be lazy, to do nothing, especially those days when you don't feel like doing anything. Okay, I'm also seeing that you might release some trauma regarding with toxic people. So the trauma that you experience, how can I describe it, is like you dealt with toxic people around you that were very judgmental on you, that were always criticizing you, that created chaos, drama, conflicts, arguments all the time because they didn't agree with your opinion, and they put you down in a way, put you down and make you feel less worthy of love. So you're releasing, it might be literally releasing those people, recognizing that there are some toxic people in your environment, and then like cutting off the friendship that you have or relationship with those people. Or it could be just only spiritually and emotionally understanding that those toxic people gave you the fear of judgment, the fear of being yourself, the fear of having strong opinions, strong sense of opinion, just your truth, speaking your truth. They silenced you, and they didn't want you to become powerful. They didn't want you to become authentic you. So you will understand that trauma. Okay, also in the next 3 to 4 months, you will understand how to create family without having a family. Okay, sounds strange, but it's like you will understand that you are your own mother, you are your own father, and you are the child. You are 3 in 1. So by understanding how to be a father and a mother to yourself, you will create that stable feeling, stable family feeling, like you are complete. You are complete on your own. There's, no more feeling of lack, no more feeling that you need to create family, you need to, have children even. You know, you want to have children and you feel like you're missing on time, you will be able to release that feeling, and you will understand that you don't miss anything. You're not missing on time. You are at the right time. And your life is complete. Okay? You're not lacking. You're complete. That will create huge shift in your consciousness. Huge shift. Like a humongous shift. Energetic shift. And that will attract your soulmate. Your future soulmate. That happy ever after relationship. That unconditional love. Everything that you dreamed about. This shift. So, your spirit guides wanting for you in the next 4 months to fill those gaps, fill those family wounds, and complete your family. Complete like your own energetic family, like being that father and mother at the same time. And if you will reach that level, I think that you will also attract your soulmate. Okay. What else I wanted to say? So Four of Wands also speaks about stability, having the stable foundation. So you need to understand what needs to be done to be able to feel stable, to feel safe in your home environment, at your home. Like how to create that safe environment, that safe, sacred place when you come back from work, and you will feel that stability and sense of belonging. Like, yeah, I'm home. Like, I'm safe. I can finally relax. You know, I can recharge. What changes do you need to implement to create that externally also, not only internally? Okay, so we have this Two of Cups paired with a Tower. So in the next 5 months, if you possibly meet your soulmate, I'm seeing that this soulmate, this person, will definitely shake your foundations, shake things up. They will create that chaos. I would say this is a positive chaos because, you know, you will suddenly realize something. You will suddenly start to understand, like, oh my god, like, oh shit, like, I actually manifested this person. Like, oh my god, like, this is happening. Like, this is actually happening. I manifested this person. They coming to my life, and now I don't understand how to deal with it. Like, you will be, oh my god, like, this is actually happening. Like, I wanted this so bad, and this is actually happening. So what to do? You will be confused for a while and don't know what to do. Like, how you could possibly, like, how you interact with this person, how you talk with them, because you might feel a strong attraction to them immediately, instantly. And because of this instant sexual attraction, you might not know and feel awkward and uncomfortable. And also, what I'm seeing is that you might see those things that you, okay, if I say it bluntly, you avoided to heal. There are certain parts of yourself that you always avoided to heal and to look and to reflect upon yourself, and that person will expose those parts, and you will say, like, oh shit, like, why I avoided this healing, like, why the hell I avoided this, you know, healing those parts. Or it not necessarily could be healing, but it could be, for example, if you felt before that you are lacking inspiration or motivation, and suddenly you need to talk about yourself in front of your soulmate, about that, what are you most passionate about, and you don't feel like you followed your passions and you didn't put a lot of attention to your passions, to your hobbies, to things that interest you. You understand that you don't have, you're just cannot talk about it too much because there's not much going on in your life. You neglected that part. You resisted going for your passions. You didn't want to reach your goals or something. You resisted that, and you understand that you became like a boring person, or not a boring person, but you just don't have enough topics to talk about because your life is too dull, like something like that. So it's just an example, okay? It doesn't have to be your case, but like, please, your spirit guides are saying, please live that life that you wanted, that you always wanted. Create that life before you meet someone. Because if you don't, then you will be embarrassed even to talk about your life, because you will understand like, oh my god, like I missed so much in my life, like I missed living, I missed life, I missed opportunities, and now I just became a boring person. I became a boring version of me. So yeah, also I'm saying that this person will definitely help you to release any limiting beliefs about love, and especially about your manifestations power, power of manifestations, ability to manifest things. So right now you might think that law of attraction doesn't work, and actually like you're not that powerful to attract someone, or those dreams are requiring a lot of work and you're not able to achieve those dreams. But when you meet your soulmate, they will help you to release those limiting beliefs about yourself, and you will feel very powerful. You will feel that you can attract anything. You are the limitless soul, and there's the infinite possibilities waiting for you. Okay, so yeah, you will see a lot of things changing. And seeing that this relationship will not become committed instantly. It will require some time before you guys start dating or you will become official, because there is some external or internal circumstances blocking this. So this is for a reason. Something is blocking this connection. Maybe they have fears, or they are busy, or you are busy. Something is just blocking your union. So it will take more time to become official with this person, like official in a relationship. But you will adore this person very much. You will become even obsessed about them. Or I would just say like you will delightfully watch them and you will adore their personality. You will adore and like their job, like what they do, like what they look like. And you might enjoy just looking at them or looking at their social media. Yeah, I'm seeing that. Okay, so now we're going to look at your oracle cards. Okay, there is a specific message for you. So when you meet the person, when you meet your future soulmate, you will be angry on yourself because you will feel that you're not confident enough for this person. You are not bold enough. You are lacking the courage in life. You are lacking the confidence. You are lacking, just basically your self-esteem is not in the best level, on the best level, and you must work on your self-esteem. You will understand how much you're lacking courage, how much you are still have those insecurities. So before you meet somebody, I feel like you must step out of your comfort zone as much as possible and experience life as much as possible. Go out more. Engage in social activities more. Meet new people. Start new relationships, new platonic friendship relationships. Go on vacations on your own, like go on trips on your own. Just experience life, because when you meet them, you will understand that you are so different and this person making you feel not enough. So yeah, but at the same time, they will see your potential. This person will see your potential. They will not bring you down. They will always see the best of you, and they will adore you as well. They will think that you are an amazing person, and they will see those qualities and those personality traits that you are not seeing even yourself. They will help you to see the wild side in you, the more extroverted side of you. We also have be bold and make the first move. So it might be that you will be pushed by a universe to approach this person first. Or if not, then it might be that when you start dating this person, you will also have to make moves and express your feelings, and say compliments to this person. You know, you will be not allowed to be silent and just wait for everything to be amazing, because you will have to put effort to this relationship, and those efforts are only because you will build a connection with this person. You have to build a connection, and if you're not putting efforts in this person, then you will not build a connection. But I'm more like a feeling, you know, putting efforts in a way that stepping out of your comfort zone. Again, it's not just it's not about you don't want to be with this person, you don't feel that this person is interesting, but you still have to put efforts. It's not something like that. It's more like about stepping out of your comfort zone and asking this person out, for example, asking them out, planning your dates, or you know, getting to know them on a deeper level. It requires courage and to be bold, to make a first step, or to, you know, approach them. But yeah, the universe will push you to do this, because otherwise I'm seeing that your connection might be stuck in a platonic on a platonic level. It might become platonic and like stuck in a friendship zone. So in order for you to grow and to build that connection, you will be pushed by a universe to make initiative and to put efforts. So that's all I have for you. Thank you for watching, and see you next time. Bye. Hello, pile number 3. You have chosen this stone. So this is going to be your reading about the next 6 months in your love life, for your love life. Okay, this reading will be only for those of you who are single right now. Okay, so I'm seeing that in the next 6 months, you will start your month like not in a very good place, emotionally speaking, because around this current moment in time, I'm seeing that you are doubting your own capability to manifest your wishes, to shift the reality the way you want to shift, to achieve your dreams, to become happy, or to have things that you want. Okay, you're doubting your own ability to be strong, to control life, to feel in control of your life. Okay, so you will start the next month being in this energy, and also not really knowing how do you achieve your goals. I think that you have ideas, you have visions in your mind, you have you have some ideas about projects you want to do, or business plan or something, but you are scared to do this, or you are struggling to finish that idea and to finish that project, to commit to that project. Okay, so that will change because we have the card of change. So soon enough, there will be some changes when you will start to see that you can make more progress when it comes to your dreams and wishes, especially around the work area. I'm seeing that you will overcome the fear of taking a risk and going out of your comfort zone. Pile 2 and Pile 1 also had this energy, so I'm feeling on the collective level, a lot of people in the next 2 months are trying to do new things, trying new things, and going out of their comfort zone. So you will be doing the same. If you felt alone, you felt left in the cold, you will overcome this energy. Okay, we have the 5 of Pentacles in reverse, which is about not feeling that you are so alone and you're like a victim of circumstances. You will feel more and more empowered in the next 2 months from now. And you will understand that nothing comes on a silver platter. You have to do things yourself. You have to go for things that you want yourself. Nobody can give you the success that you want if you don't put efforts. You will understand this thing, and you will start to put more efforts into your dreams. But still, you will be facing with quite a lot of fear, and especially fear of failure. So your ego is afraid of failing this thing again. If you start certain projects, certain hobby, and you failed in the past, your ego might start to think that you will always fail and you will always be miserable and you will never be successful. So that's why there's a residual fear left that you will be releasing in the next 2 months from now. But you will see that this fear is fake. It's delusional. It's not real. It's only your mind speaking to yourself. But if you don't put too much energy on that fear, it will start to dissipate. Okay, and you will start to feel more empowered, more confident, more courageous, more bold, okay, and willing to take more risks. So basically, this reading actually will not be a love reading. I don't feel love energy. Like, I don't feel that you will be focused on love in the next 6 months, okay? Even if you wanted to hear some love messages, maybe those love messages will come, but I'm just seeing in the next 6 months, I'm not seeing that you will specifically attract someone, you will meet someone, like, no, I'm just seeing that you being like very focused on yourself, hardworking, and just basically having a vision for your life. If you don't resonate with this energy, maybe you have to try another pile, but I'm just seeing that you will not meet anyone, or if you meet someone, then it will not be your, it will not become a deep committed relationship. So if you meet someone, those people will be on a superficial level. Yeah. So what I'm seeing in the next 6 months, especially like around 3 months from now, you will become this person who is very independent, who has their shit together, and who is going for the things that they want. Okay, so whatever you wanted to do in the past and you couldn't, you will start doing it in the next 3 months from now. I'm also seeing that there is a hate energy towards the opposite sex. But if you're a lesbian or if you're gay, that means that hate towards the same sex. People who have the same sex as you. If you're gay, if you're heterosexual, this hate is towards the opposite sex. Okay, I'm seeing that you've been dealing in your past with some nasty people, or you had nasty relationships, and that's why you feel hate towards them, and also fear. So there is a fear, but it is appearing as hate. So in the deepest core, you are scared of having intimate relationship with the opposite sex. But this is covered by hate, this is covered by anger, this is covered by frustration. Okay, so this is only because in the past you've been hurt and you don't want to trust the opposite sex, and you have some limiting beliefs about them, like like for example, men are always this, or women are always this, and there's a need to be more open-minded and more open to the idea of meeting different types of people than you have met in your past, because there are all kinds of people in this world, like believe me, all kinds of people, and there's so many people. But maybe you've been unlucky in love and you haven't met those people, but it doesn't mean that they don't exist. So but still you will be so focused on your dreams that you will not be focusing on romance, and you're like you will have this attitude, I know better and I don't need a man, or I don't need a woman, I'm better on my own, like all men sucks all men suck, or all women suck, and I don't need a person, a partner. This is a defense mechanism, actually, because it helps actually to achieve your goals and to be more focused. Actually, it helps because if you get if you get vulnerable with yourself, you will understand that actually you feel fearful and you're afraid that everyone that you will meet in a romantic sense will hurt your feelings. So, and that will be an obstacle to focus on your goals, because you will always feel fearful. But if you feel defensive, if you feel a little bit arrogant, then it means you can have more time on yourself, you can work on your vision. Okay, so in a way it helps. I'm also seeing that there is a temptation for you when you will become successful in your area and in your work, and in seeing success in the next 6 months for you, you might want to overwork yourself and be a workaholic, become a workaholic. So don't be. Have a time for yourself as much as possible, okay? As long as possible. Stay by yourself and don't try to fill your day with work. Have a time for yourself. There should be a work and your personal life balance between those two. I'm also seeing that you will be developing that part of yourself that is speaking the truth. You will be speaking your mind, and you will become more blunt with your words. You will be more straightforward and blunt. And if you were afraid to be that person in the past, you will become that person finally, and you will be not giving a shit about what people think about you when you are in that energy, when you're speaking your mind. You will have no problems in confronting people, and saying basically saying what you always wanted to say. You will have no regrets afterwards. If you had any people-pleasing tendencies, that will be gone in the next 6 months from now. Also, again, you will be focusing a lot on your dreams and your goals. You will perfect your skills. Put a lot of efforts on perfecting your skills. And as a result, money will come, a lot of money and success will come. Okay, and you will understand that actually you feel very proud that you took your time and you achieved what you wanted. And basically you never waited for someone to do things for you. You became independent. And even if in those dark times, you will be proud of yourself that you have the strength to take yourself out of the toxic situations that you've been. You will understand that you have a strength, and you had in the past. You were strong enough to leave the people that were toxic, to leave toxic situations, and also to create that successful business or successful work that you right now have money from it. You are successful in that. You will be very proud of yourself. Okay, but there's also a need for you to be more self-reflective. If you look deep into yourself, you will see that actually there are a lot of emotional baggage. I wouldn't say emotional baggage, rather than just a lot of emotions that you are not feeling. But if you take your time, you will start to see that those emotions want to come up. Okay, and if you suppress those emotions when you work, you might not know that they exist. But if you reflect upon yourself, you might see that actually I'm really emotional person, because I'm seeing basically you have a lot of swords energy. It's all about being being mental, intellectual, but not really emotional. But you are an emotional person. It's just that you are suppressing your emotions sometimes, and you need to let yourself go and let those emotions flow, and let yourself be emotional sometimes. Okay, I also think that sometimes you're trying to fill the void with work, so don't do this. Rather experience that emptiness and experience that loneliness sometimes. That will not last very long, I promise you, because the void that you're feeling, it's not that deep, but it's just that you need to feel it, okay, rather than trying to fill that void. Also, what else? So also I'm seeing that you are struggling, and you will be struggling sometimes to master the contradictory sides of yourself. So one side of yourself is emotional, and other side is rather cold, and you are becoming either too independent, overly independent, or you become clingy and wanting a relationship too bad. Or it could be some other parts, like you are a very sensitive person and you are crying too much, but then you become like really, strong-minded and, really focused and cold. So there is a need for you to balance those sides of you. And this is a trauma response. This is a trauma response from the things that you have felt and experienced in the past. You experienced a lot of pain and heartbreak in the past. And this pain is manifesting in the way that you want to be overly independent and like have this attitude, I don't need no man, I don't need no woman, if you're a man looking for a woman. And this is in a way, it helps you, but also you can feel safe to release this pattern and to soften this pattern, to soften this part that wants to be independent, to be more open, to accept help from others. Now we're going to see your oracle cards. Okay, so in the next 6 months, I'm seeing that you will be releasing a lot of toxic emotions that have been suppressed for a long time. You've been suppressing a lot of toxic emotions. You didn't let them out, and they are blocking your aura. They are blocking your future. Okay, they are blocking the manifestation of a true love. If you release those emotions, and you will be pushed by the universe to release them, you will meet the love of your life. Okay, but you still need to destroy some some like old self of yours that is not serving you. Destroy the old patterns, destroy the old life that you've been living. Especially if you felt resentment towards something, anger, frustration, you need to let those things go. Okay, resentment, anger, frustration, related to people that done you wrong, related to your past ex-partners. Okay, you need to release those, because those emotions are blocking the manifestation of your true love. And the main thing that you need to be doing is forgiving yourself. Okay, forgiving yourself for letting yourself be in that toxic situation, for not speaking your mind. Okay, for letting toxic people take advantage of you. You need to forgive yourself for not knowing how to act in certain situations, for not being courageous enough to speak your mind. You need to forgive yourself. That's definitely the message that I'm feeling. Because I'm more seeing that you are holding resentment towards yourself. You are angry actually on yourself. You are angry that you didn't stand up for your own beliefs. So let go of that. This is not your fault. It's been a learning experience. It's been lessons that you need to learn. You agreed on those lessons on a spiritual level before you incarnated on earth. You agreed to have this experience. So this is not your fault what you experience. And actually your soul already knew that you will struggle to speak your mind and you will make mistakes, but those mistakes are only for you to understand that you need to change your behavior. You need to be more blunt. You need to become more independent. Okay, and your soul already knew that in the past you will you will be the opposite of what you already are. So maybe in the past you were struggling to speak your mind, or stand up for your beliefs, and this was only for a certain amount of time, and it created shift in your energy and you changed your behavior, you understood. But if you will not behave this way, if you would never behave this way, this toxic way, you will never understand that you need to change something. So everything is for a reason, and you learned your lesson, okay? So just forgive yourself and move on. And true love is coming. I'm just not seeing that they will come in the next 6 months, but they will come. There will be a divine timing for meeting this person. So that's all I have for you. Thank you for watching, and see you next time. Bye.